Hi guys, this is Best Boomer back with you, and let me remind you again to consider subscribing and like my video and share it if you would. I'm still trying to get my number of subscribers up. I might switch up my channel totally, but haven't made a decision yet. So anyway, today, just random thoughts here. I don't have anything written down. Morning started off kind of different today because Rick, my husband, is scheduled and has now had shoulder replacement surgery. So I took him there to the hospital this morning, wished him well because she probably could guess you can't stay there, and I'll pick him up tomorrow. But I've already heard from the doctor and everything went well, and his bones are in good shape, and I quote the doctor, he's healthier than a horse. So yes, can't get better than that. That's the first joint replacement we've had between the two of us. I hope it's the last one too. But his shoulder started years and years ago with an injury sustained in a bar fight when he was still a police officer. And it's gone on. He's had a couple of rotator cuff surgeries, and the arthritis has just kept getting worse. There's an example of what the guys and gals who serve with police contend with. I think we should thank them every single day, along with the military people. So anyway, going on, it's 93 degrees right now, and I'm later than normal getting my walk in now, and I run before I walk and film this. I was just going to comment, I learned something new about Arizona, and that is the average last day of 100 degrees or above is October 3rd. That's a long summer. And although, it's 93 right now, that feels pretty good. And believe it or not, when it's even over 100, it's actually too cool for the people in Arizona to swim in their pools unless it's heated, because when they step out, the air is so dry that the water immediately and quickly evaporates and cools you right down. Now, people from outside the state don't understand that, and they're thinking, it's a great day to swim. And I'm guilty of that too, but you'll find it's not that comfortable. Excuse me. We usually have a couple or three pool parties every summer, and we did get a couple in, and it was a lot of fun. But I think, the hottest of the season is now over, I hope. So I wanted to comment. I did a video on Prescott, and I called it the best kept secret in Arizona, and I truly believe that. It's a beautiful, beautiful area with perfect, I say near perfect weather all year round. It does get a little bit of snow, but not a lot, and it doesn't stick around much. It's considered high desert, kind of like Colorado Springs and in that area. So perfect weather. Well, I got a comment from that video that just kind of made me stop and think a little bit about the different perspectives, in that the people who have lived in Prescott their whole lives and truly enjoy that beautiful scenery, they're not, many of them aren't that happy that places are getting developed and in the most beautiful spots. The place I mentioned, Saddlewood, new housing development, and there's a couple of them, is absolutely gorgeous, and there are rock formations on your way into that development, which is just awesome, just awe-inspiring. But if you look at it from somebody's perspective who's lived there and enjoyed that scenery, and then now you have all these houses coming in, and of course new developments, the trees aren't grown, and it's just a bunch of houses, kind of in rows. And I totally understood what he was saying, because even in Surprise, Arizona, which, if you want to compare this side of the valley to the east side of the valley, the east side being more expensive, and it has a lot of amenities and such. I prefer the west side with less traffic. It is more affordable. So in Surprise, where I live, they're also building up a lot. Our bicycle ride that we do on Saturday and Sundays, we go out Bell Road, which at that end of town, we are absolutely on the west side of the valley. There's nothing to the west of us. Well, now there's going to be a housing development. So our beautiful desert landscape is going to be houses, at least for a portion of it, which is disappointing. And so I can absolutely relate to that person's comment that, we're not so happy about it. Also, on my running route across from our high school, there is a whole apartment complex going up, and I mean, it is huge. Right now, they just have the block wall up around it, the perimeter of it. And if you're familiar with Arizona, the communities, most of the newer ones have a block wall surrounding them, which is great. It kind of shuts them off from traffic, shuts them off from view, and some of the walls are just beautiful, especially the ones along the interstate where they've done some fancy work in them, such as, maybe a lizard or a flower or something, which I think must be just awfully expensive to do, but it's beautiful. Well, these developments all have that around them. So I'm happy for that. But again, sad that we're losing these green spaces to further developments. And Surprise, I think, is one of the fastest growing cities, along with Buckeye and in Arizona. Probably because it is more affordable. We have lots of space. To the west, we can go quite a ways before running into the next town. And so, they're going to develop it to who laid the rails. But, so that's something about Arizona that you get used to if you moved here. There's a positive and a negative side, of course. But still, on the whole, liking the area. I would prefer Prescott, but those houses are so darn expensive, and with a husband who is so opposed to moving, I'm not so sure that that's going to happen, but we can sure go up there and stay, for a few weeks at a time. So I guess that's about it for today, just random thoughts. Like I say, maybe next time it'll be a little more scripted. I didn't even know if I was going to get on here today, taking Rick in, and I wanted to wait till the doctor called me to tell me how he did in surgery. And so all's good. All is well with the world. So you all take care out there, and I'll probably see you on Thursday or Friday with an upload on products. I don't know what they'll be yet. Please like and share and consider subscribing. I'd sure appreciate that, and take care. Bye-bye.